hands shaking beyond control, Carl Brashear struggled to find the next step up the metal ladder on the side of the pier. Finally, he made it to the top and staggered towards a bench. But beneath the weight of a 200-pound brass diving suit, his legs were no longer strong enough to hold him. He collapsed, barely conscious. No one had survived this long. No one had ever faced such opposition and made it out alive. For the past 9 hours, Carl had searched the ocean floor for the couplings, brackets, and screws he needed to complete his task, the arduous underwater test required to make it into the U.S. Navy's deep diving corps. But no one wanted him to pass. See, it was 1954, and he was a black man, fighting to join an all-white Special Forces team. Nothing about the test he faced was fake. While other divers had their parts and tools lowered to them underwater in a sealed canvas bag, Carl's bag was empty. His parts and tools were tossed into the water where they quickly scattered over the ocean floor. Can you imagine that? To find all the parts and then finish the task was quite literally impossible. At least that's what others thought. Hours after the other divers returned to the surface, Carl fought on against supernatural odds and direct opposition. From the harsh underwater world around him, he found deep within himself the power to continue. Years later, when asked why he fought so hard, he simply stated, "I wasn't going to let nobody steal my dream." Carl didn't, and neither should you. Here's the simple truth that Carl Brashear understood all too unfairly. Effort is the great equalizer. Effort is the great equalizer. Seth Godin says ever so brilliantly the following about effort. People really want to believe effort is a myth. I think we've been tricked by the veneer of lucky people on the top of the heap. We see the folks who manage to skate by or who just get so much more than we think they deserve, and it's easy to forget that these guys are the exceptions. For everyone else, effort is directly related to success, and that's the key to the paradox of effort. While luck may be more appealing than effort, you don't get to choose luck. Effort, on the other hand, is totally available all the time. Never stop believing that you are an exception to the rules that apply to everyone else. You can beat sickness. You can dig your way out of debt. You can pass that test, win that race, get promoted, make more money, and live the life of your dreams. Whatever you want, you can have, as long as you never give up. You can't stop believing that your hard work matters. You can't for a moment stop imagining that a better future is right around the corner. If your mind quits, then your body will quit soon after. That's why you have to be careful about what you think about. You can't entertain the notion that you might be losing. You can't let negativity cripple the power of your persistence. You have to take your lumps, get pushed down, and stand boldly back up. Those aren't just words you repeat at a motivational seminar. The idea of never backing down is a lifestyle that you must continually cultivate. You have to feed the flames of your inspiration. You have to be deliberate about keeping your mind strong. You can't ever give up. Not one fiber of your being, not one neurotransmission through the grandness of your brain. You're a machine that produces success. That's how you were born. Your fuel is hard work. Your inspiration is a dream. And you can't give that up because you have a few bad days. You can't back down because life beats you up. Resiliency is your language. Determination is your weapon of choice. Focus is your plan. Behind it all is a simple strategy that no matter what happens, you are never going to give up. You're going to do whatever it takes, for as long as that takes.